DS surprise, you have no idea where you are going right up until 2 hours before the flight. Imagine arriving at an airport with no knowledge of the holiday you are embarking on, what you are doing, or where you are staying. That is exactly what happened after I had signed up for a 3-day European city break with travel company preferable. The only control you have over the getaway is choosing 3 destinations you do not want to go to, your preferable dates, and where you want to fly from. A dedicated agent then sorts out everything for you, but tells you nothing about it. So as the holiday drew nearer, my girlfriend and I were giddy with excitement and trepidation. With a week to go before the big reveal, we received the weather forecast for the mystery location. Lows of 17 degrees and highs of 21 didn't really narrow it down, even though we had a look on BBC Weather to find cities that matched the forecast. A few days later, we received a scratch card through the post and a mystery black envelope, which we weren't allowed to open until we reached the airport. When we did finally arrive at London Stansted, we sat down in a quiet corner eager to discover our holiday destination. DS picturesque Via Garibaldi is well worth a visit. We scratched a card revealing a 4-digit code and entered it onto our phone. This gave us the flight time, but still no destination. That's where the black envelope came in. Inside were our boarding passes and our destination, the beautiful city of Genoa in northern Italy. Neither of us had ever considered visiting Genoa, but when we arrived we fell in love with the place. This is one of the best things about srprs.me. You could be sent to a destination which you might not ever have thought of traveling to. After the initial excitement of the destination reveal, we then received an email with details of our accommodation, the Hotel La Nuvole in the historic medieval center of the city. On arrival we discovered a beautiful boutique hotel, surrounded by a labyrinth of narrow alleyways and tall, colorful townhouses. Close to transport links and attractions, the hotel was in the perfect location for sightseeing. While the enterprising travel company organizes flights and accommodation, they don't plan activities at the destination. This leaves you free to wander and explore without the constraints of a jam-packed itinerary. Day 1 taken. The Viewsway arrived at 4 p.m. and after checking into our hotel we headed out to explore our new surroundings. Just a 5-minute walk from our hotel was a funicular, a train taking passengers up a mountain. We hopped aboard and headed to the panoramic viewing platform at the top. From there we had the sunset across the multicolored city. Ancient church towers rose above thousands of townhouses in front of the iconic port, with swaths of orange and pink from the sunset covering the skies. At the bottom of the mountain was a restaurant called Ostava Arrabata, which we never would have found were it not for the receptionist's recommendations. The typically Genovese food was fantastic and we were the only tourists in there. DS tasty pesto was created in Genoa, and it is an amazing day to eat, drink and be merry. Sunday was our only day, so we were determined to make the most of it. With a city map in our hands, we set off to explore like Christopher Columbus, who, incidentally, was born in Genoa. The city is pleasantly small, so by lunchtime we had crossed off almost half of the recommendations and, with the help of a city sightseeing bus, found ourselves at the famous port. Strolling along the Calata Simone Vignoso near the port, we found a wonderful market with souvenirs over half the price of those found in more touristy areas or the airport. We then walked down one of the jetties past the incredible Biosfera, a glass dome designed to hold its own climate inside, which seemingly floats on the water. After lunch we entered the labyrinth of alleyways, passing numerous piazzas before reaching the Genoa Cathedral. The stunning Gothic designs matched with the sheer size of the building made it stand out as one of the most impressive sights in the whole of the city. Check out the top 10 travel destinations for 2018 as voted for by Lonely Planet. Getty Images. Visitors can pay a small fee to climb the stairs to the top of the cathedral's tower, which offers another breathtaking view of Genoa, this time from the heart of its medieval center. Before the day was out, we treated ourselves to Italy's famous gelato from La Cremiera dell'Erbe, in the pretty Piazza dell'Erbe. Our day of adventure was wrapped up before 5 p.m., leaving us some time to relax before going for dinner at one of the hotelier's favorite restaurants, Osteria Come Casa. The seafood, ravioli and homemade pesto pasta were amazing, but the second course of fried calamari, squid, prawns and sardines blew everything out of the water. The day was rounded off with cocktails in the nearby Piazza dell'Erbe. Day 3. Soak in the scenery. On our final morning, we strolled along the iconic Via Garibaldi, which was as scenic as everything else in the gorgeous city. And our holiday came to end. We agreed that the element of surprise had made our trip to Genoa even more special. If you want a surprise holiday, go to srprs.me. Prices start at £80 pp for a 3-day city break in Europe. Related articles.